You know, what a great season. You know, game short of going to Game 7 to go to the big dance, but overall, what a season.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be part of the history of the rink for real now. You know what I mean? Super special. And the message to the guys after the game was, you know, we have some warts as a team, which that's why we're all at this level, right? Because we're all trying to get better, but we got so far because of the connection we have with the community and the connection that they have with each other in there. So super proud to be a part of it.
What did you and Brad Ralph exchange during the handshakes?
I just said it was a privilege to coach against him. He's a hell of a coach, and good luck.
What'd you learn?
That they have a really good hockey team, and we want a lot of the same players that they have.
Coach, for you guys in this locker room, this group, we talked about it all year. It's the drive and the push of each other. Now, season over, what can you say about that group and what they showed on the ice tonight afterwards?
They'd probably never be forgotten in this rink. So that's pretty neat with all the teams that have been here. 25 overtime games in the regular season. I'll never forget that. But it's just the cohesiveness of the group. No matter who came in, who came out, they found a way to bond and carry that bond through tough times. And that's what it's all about. If you care about the people that you're working with, good things are going to happen for everybody, and that makes us proud as a staff.
There was no quit till the end. You guys went down 4-1. Those two big goals to get you guys back in. You guys never quit until that final whistle.
Yeah, I feel like the whole season, right? Like, I'm just sitting on the bench. Here we go again. Somehow they're figuring this out, right? So some teams just have that, but it's because they care about each other. They love each other. That's why good things happen.
You know, obviously, good to see the family and all the support here, but when does 24-25 start for you?
It's already started. Yeah, this never stops. What we have to do here, if you want to be competitive, you always have to be on your toes, thinking, talking, writing things down so nothing slips past you, right? So we're constantly working to stay on the top.
Who do you it's not your big priority, but what do you think is going to be? What's the matchup going to be like in the finals now?
A really structured team against a high-flying, offensively powered group. So we'll see. It was similar last year. Florida smacked them, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm really not sure, but Florida's a tough team. They're so structured. They play the game the right way. And we haven't played against Kansas City. I've watched them, but it's totally different on film. But, I mean, it's the best team structurally against the best offensive team in the league, so it's going to be a chess match.
You said it all year, but the Let's Go Thunder chant as Florida's getting their trophy. This crowd tonight, unbelievable to close it out this season.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're the best fans in the league. Smallest market, doesn't seem like it though, right? Wish we could have pulled it out for them, but I think that they enjoyed themselves, and hopefully they continue to support our team like they did this year, because it was freaking awesome to be a part of it.
Second group, or second season for you and Mike Bergen. You know, Berg, you mentioned it. You guys drove to the rink together as teammates, thought about coaching this team. Obviously, the vision is still the vision, but what do you think Bergen learned and grew as a coach for year number 2?
I mean, I wasn't doing this without him. I've said this countless times, he recruited the #1 class in the country to Skidmore, so I'm learning from him. We're a good 1-2 punch like that, right? We think and see the game a little bit differently, but the same. So it's easy to bounce ideas off each other, and we're like brothers. So we're very lucky guys in the hockey world and in normal life too, to have someone that you have a rapport like that with, and you also work with them. So much fun.
What's next for you?
Lake George, and pizza. And kids and family, of course. They go along with Lake George and the pizza. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
You know, you've been around this town for a while. This year was special for this team. You guys never quit. You guys were down 4-1 in the third, came back, made a 4-3 game.
Yeah.
What's your overall thoughts on just this season and the run you guys made and making history here in Adirondack this year?
Yeah, I mean, clearly we had no quit. Definitely be thinking about the last 2 minutes there, just trying to tie it up after we get those 2 great goals. to come within one, that's the part that'll, keep me up at night. But no, like you said, super proud of the team. Once they awarded them that conference trophy, you realize how close we were. One bounce here or there, we win today, and then you never know what happens tomorrow. Obviously, that's easier said than done. They you got to give them credit. They won, but we were able to win tonight. We were one game away from the conference trophy, so it's just like crazy how close we were. But that's sports. You got to give them some credit. They played well. They're very good defensively. You could see there at the end how tight they were, compacted around the crease. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm super proud of the guys, and it was a blast of a year. The team, we just had a great group of guys, and it was a lot of fun.
What can you say about these fans?
Awesome. That's why I just walked in the locker room, and the guys are in there just hanging out, which I love. That's another thing. Nobody's showering and getting out of here, and I was like, hey guys, we're gonna be in here, might as well just throw a shirt on and go. Let's go see these fans, for a second, and then we can come back in the locker room, let them go home. So you can just see right here the support right outside our locker room. I don't know how many people are out there, but quite a few. You can just see how many people are out there waiting and wanting to take pictures and get autographs, and that's why it's been so fun playing here. The fans are incredible. Tuesday night tonight, weekday, midweek, place is packed, and that's what makes it so fun to play here.
What are the emotions for you right now? I saw you take a couple extra seconds on the ice, and you weren't even sure if you were going to play this year.
Yeah.
Now you get this opportunity. What are your emotions right now?
Yeah, it was like you said. I wasn't sure. I really didn't think I was. I didn't really train this summer. I skated just a handful of times just for fun, and so that's what I think made it so much more special to come back. If we were a mediocre team, it still would have been fun, but it wouldn't have been like this. We win the conference. I can take my kids to the rink here for years and show them that banner. That's pretty special. Division conference banner, that's special. Then winning 2 rounds, I think we proved to ourselves that that wasn't a fluke, and we earned those banners, and we had a hell of a run, and that definitely made it more special to have a run like that. I hadn't been that far in the playoffs in very, very long time, so made it very special.
After seeing this group and what could possibly happen next year, is there the thought of maybe next year again?
I really didn't even think about saying anything, and then as soon as the game was over, I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm assuming I will not be coming back. Obviously the game just ended, so I'd probably think about it for a little bit, and then I don't know if I'd come out with a statement or whatnot. Like you said, I think I will be done. You can never be too sure. Just because the game just ended, I'm not gonna just axe it. But I'm pretty sure that was my last game here for the Thunder. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But I am happy to have my health. My body's somewhat intact, and happy to not. I don't know. It's always a mixture of emotions. Last game of the season, and then being at my age, I'm a lot older than most of the guys in there. So, so I, like you said, took an extra lap, cherish it. If it was in fact, and I think I'm okay with that and come to terms. But I might as well sit on it for a couple weeks and whatever, just see what happens.
What does it mean to come into this locker room later in the season and already see the joy and cohesionness of this group that added more guys along the way and stayed cohesive?
Yeah, like you said, we did add some guys that fit in great, but that core, like you said, that core was still intact, and there was a core of guys that even were here last year And I think we saw what it took to make that run, winning the last game, last 2 games at home last year. Though I mean, those are two game sevens right there, game 6 and game 7 for ourselves. So it was just special to see that carry over this year. And then, like I said, like the group of guys was just awesome. Everybody hangs out with everybody. You know, it's just fun to have a team like that.
What can you say about a guy like Skeoch? He comes into the locker room mid-season, ends up getting to see with being Trimsey, Grasso hurt. We were the bust just on him and his leadership when he got here.
I mean, he brings an element that not many people can bring. I think there's only a handful of people in the league that can even do what he does, and I think he does it well. And he also plays his role really well. He doesn't try to step out, and he knows like how he plays, and I think that makes him even better. And a guy like that, he's just a team first guy 100%, which is I think a big reason why he was captain. I mean, he's a scary guy. He's a scary guy to play against. I wouldn't want to play against him, and I thought he did a hell of a job. And I was happy that obviously happy that he came to our team, and I think he was skeptical at first. He was down in the South and he wasn't sure where he wanted to go, and he ended up coming up here, and I think obviously he had a great time. So it's pretty special.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Obviously it's not the way you guys wanted to go, but just your thoughts on the season and the compete with these boys.
I'm just proud. I mean, the guys showed it. I mean, there's no quit. I'd say just to sum it up, is proud. I mean, that's a young locker room, and it's been a battle of the playoffs, and guys have just been figuring it out as they go along and just never quitting. And I mean, from coaching staff to trainers to everybody, I mean, everybody just works their ass off, and I mean, I'm just proud of everybody.
What can you say about this locker room when you come over mid-season and they accept you, and then you get to see, and then you get to this point of the season where, Calvin takes a hit up high and Timor stands up for him. Just that brotherhood of this locker room.
Yeah, I mean, it's a family in there. Just even away from the rink, you got guys are hanging out every day. Guys are doing stuff together away from the rink. It's not just you come to work and put your work boots on. I mean, it's a family, and I think that kind of shows. I mean, that just shows how much guys like each other. You got a guy that doesn't fight, sticking up for a guy that doesn't mind fighting. I mean, it's a family.
What are your overall thoughts just for you from the time you got here from Savannah just to now?
Grateful. I mean, just grateful for the opportunity I got here, grateful for the people here, grateful for the coaches bringing me here. I mean, grateful for the guys in the room, grateful for the whole staff, Jeff, everybody. I mean, I've been treated unbelievable, and I know everybody else has too. It's just been top notch. I didn't know anything about this place before I came. To be completely honest, when I first got the call, I was like, probably not coming. And then, it's probably one of the best decisions I've made to come here and just be a part of this group. It was something special, and I mean, for it to come to an end tonight, it's tough for sure.
You see that relationship between you guys and this community, and really what it means to this fan base, especially, at the end of the game, the salute, you guys were out there for 5-10 minutes. What does that mean for that locker room and those group of guys to have a community back them like this?
It's huge. I mean, playing home games in front of a crowd like that, and after the loss, and there's places that just want to see you win, and if you're not winning, they're going to boo you off the ice. I mean, they're just happy that they got a team here, and I mean, it's something special. These people show up every single game, and they're just loud and just enjoying it, and just even off the ice, it's just spectacular people. Everybody I've ran into are just good people. I mean, this was something that was very special to me, and I'm again just grateful that I could be a part of it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you.
As Coach Steve MacArthur said it best, play Adirondack hockey, and certainly played that till the final whistle there. But what are you going to remember about that group in those walls?
Yeah, I mean it's special. Like it's an awesome group of guys. I wish we could have gone the whole way, but we should all be proud of ourselves. We had a hell of a run. We faced some adversity early, and yeah, just battled through it, I guess. And yeah, it was a good run. Didn't really end the way we wanted, obviously, but still, we should all be proud. And I'm proud of every single guy in there. They're all awesome. Just great group of guys.
You know, you mentioned the great group of guys. Obviously, Colin Felix caught an elbow up in that game and immediately came to the aid of your teammate and, you know, brothers in that locker room.
Yeah, it's like he would have done the exact same for me. So, I mean, not really something to think about. It's just obviously, he would have done the same thing for me. So you gotta stick up for your guys, and yeah, it shows that we all care about each other.
You know, even down 4-1 in the third, you guys come back and manage to make it a 1-goal game. Like Coach said, you guys are fighting till the end in every game.
Yeah, no, we believed, like, we obviously we wanted it so bad, and had a lot of chances in the end there to tie it up, but yeah, just came up a little short.
You were up and down this year, obviously, between here and Utica. What did you learn with this group of guys and this playoff run, or, just about this locker room and the city and this community?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It was so much fun playing here every time. Step on the ice in this arena. Like, such great fan base, and it's every night they bring it. Yeah, it's I don't really have much to say, but yeah, it was a lot of fun every time I play here. So yeah.
Thanks, Phil. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you.